Hey guys! So as you can tell, I'm in my bathroom again because this is apparently just the place with the best lighting. So welcome to my new braid series. So I'm going to be showing you guys how to do a couple of different braids. So today I'm showing you how to get the tousled kind of beachy side braid. I'm going to do a couple of variations on it, but you guys will get the point, obviously. So on to the tutorial. Okay, bye. Alright, so clearly I've curled my hair, but you don't have to for this, but I would suggest it because it'll make your hair have more volume and it'll make it easier to tease or do whatever you want with it. It'll look more full and luscious. Now, if you want to know how to do this hair, I will link the video down in the Wonder Bar because I've already done a video on this, but basically what I did is I took a 1/2 inch curling iron, took different pieces and wrapped it around like that. I didn't clip or anything like that. It was a 1/2 inch curling iron, so it's a thin one, and it ends up giving you some sort of Taylor Swift type of curls. If you do it tighter, it'll be more Taylor Swift. If you do it looser, it'll be more beachy. So mine was kind of in between. I also flipped my hair over and shook it out. So that's just a kind of requisite to this video because I didn't want to do the whole thing of like me curling my hair. So that's the first thing you guys should probably do. Okay, so if you guys are doing a side braid, then if you have a side part, put your hair on the opposite side of where your side part is going, because most of your hair, like most of my hair, will be going this way. So to even that out, my side braid will be on this side. And again, if it goes like this, then you put it on this side. So this is a super easy tutorial. Basically, what you can do is you can do a French braid, kind of down by the back, right here, and then starting all the way and down here. But I'm just going to do a really easy version. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is just really easy. I'm going to do a braid. So obviously I'm going to section it into 3 sections. You're going to want to pull as much hair as possible over to the side. Afterwards, you can let a couple loose tendrils kind of fall where they may. Excuse me for the bird. You're not supposed to be able to hear them. I asked people to bring them downstairs so you wouldn't be able to hear the bird because he's very loud and squawky. So you're going to want to braid it a little bit over halfway down so that there's still this stuff down at the bottom. And you're going to take a clear elastic if you want. Some people like the elastics to show, but specifically for this one, you probably won't want it to show because you want it to just look really natural and that kind of stuff. So this is the normal tightness / looseness of a normal braid. You don't want to braid it any tighter or any looser. And because of that, I'm going to take this clear elastic and I'm going to not tie it right here, but I'm going to tie it a little bit down. The reason I'm doing this is to make the braid looser. The reason I'm not braiding it loosely is because if I loosely braided it and then tied it down here, then a lot of these pieces would be falling out because I wouldn't have a good grip on them. This way, you can have it as tight as you want and then just move it down so that there's more space for you to even it out. So after you make a ponytail down here, you're going to want to just kind of squish the braid out, and you can make it as messy as you want. I know a lot of people like making this really messy. So I'm just going to pull it apart from the front and back too to make it look like just a really loose kind of tousled braid. Depending on how long your hair is, you can make this way longer. But as you can see, since I have curls, this has been made more voluminous. You might want to also curl this bottom piece to make it a little bit more elegant. I'm just going to leave it normal, but I'm also going to pull a couple of these tendrils over here. Maybe not that much. So since I pulled this out, I'm going to loosely pin it back here so it still looks looser, so it's not just a really tight braid. So I'm just going to pin it back here. And there you have it. So this is the first way you can do it. I'm also going to show you how you can hide the ponytail. Now if you have a clear elastic, you might not even want to bother with hiding the ponytail, but it just makes it a little bit more modern, more formal, that kind of thing. So I'm going to take this ponytail out. One of the most important things that you guys have to make sure you do is you don't try to slide it down your hair, because if it's one of these grippy ones, you don't want to like rip your hair out. So I'm going to braid it like this, but I'm going to leave one of these small pieces, maybe a longer piece like this. I'm going to leave this out of the braid and I'm going to keep braiding. So if you guys can tell, I'm leaving this out because I'm going to use it to wrap around the ponytail. I'm going to use the clear ponytail again. And then I'm going to take this piece, and you're going to need a lot of hairspray for this because it's a very small ponytail, and a lot of people end up having trouble with this, keeping it around this tiny ponytail. So I'm just going to take it and I'm going to wrap it around the clear ponytail. See how that works? So it's nice and hidden, and then I'm going to take it and I'm going to pin it back up into the braid. So what I'm doing is I'm holding this at the back of my braid. It's being stuck into the actual ponytail. That way it'll stay better and it'll be more hidden. So I'm just gonna get it to go up the braid. You guys also might want to wet this piece so that it's easier to work with. I'm just gonna work with it dry because it also works that way as well. So I did this really quickly and I didn't work with it wet or anything like that. I would really recommend working with the one piece wet. But if you guys really take your time with this, you can definitely make it perfect. I know a couple people who would definitely like this look a little bit better because it actually looks like your hair has tied the knot because it's more frayed and more loose. So I hope you guys really like this tutorial. I know it was super fast. Let me know what other braids you would like to see down below because I have about 3 other braids in the series that I think I'm going to do. So keep an eye out for that and comment, rate, and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Love you. Bye!